Hey, it's Nick from wedoIT. Am I afraid of a recession? It's one of the questions that I've been getting asked a lot. It's like, hey, are you afraid, as a business owner, are you afraid of a potential recession? Or if you're in a recession, or is it going to be worse than the Great Recession? And my answer is always no. In 2007, I was in my younger 20s. I started my first business prior to the Great Recession. And I feel like if I can make it through the Great Recession, other than depression, I feel like I could make it through anything. And, those are some trying times. I went into the situation pretty ignorant, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna start a business. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna do it full time. Everything's gonna be good. And then the slowdown started to happen, kind of like what we're witnessing now. We're starting to see, things slow down. Business is still moving. But things are definitely slowing down in terms of, new sales leads, that kind of thing. But people are still doing business. People are still moving and shaking, and that's what we're working with right now, right? And the same thing was in 2007. 2008, 2009 was horrendous. And I was younger, and it was definitely trying. We were talking to clients that were there one day, literally went back the next day. They were like boarded up. I mean, it was crazy. No one wanted to admit like, hey, we're gonna go out of business. We're just gonna like lead this guy on and say, hey, maybe we'll do something, maybe we won't do something, but we would go back and follow up with the lead. And this is 2007, 2008, 2009. The internet wasn't like it is today in terms of like what you can do with video conferencing. It was like all, door to door, handshake, phone calls, like very manual labor compared to what we're used to now. Right now, we just hop on like Microsoft Teams or Zoom, or like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? Back then, literally was, we were shaking hands, and next day we'd go back and no one was there. It was literally boarded up for lease sign. I mean, it was crazy. Now, do I think things are going to get as bad as that? I don't think so. But I mean, you never know. You just got to be prepared. One thing that I am grateful for during times of like slowdown or recession, like as a business owner, it allows me to get creative. Like, hey, what are we doing that's not that great? What can we do to improve? What can we do for our current customers to provide them more value? What is it that I can do to make my business better? When you're always like grinding and, leads are coming in left and right and things are happening, clients are happy, you're servicing your clients and you're doing your thing, you don't necessarily think of ways to improve your business. And then when things kind of slow down, you start thinking like, okay, what can I do better? And I think slowdowns are important for businesses and business owners. We may not like them, but I think they're important for us to become a stronger business when things are better, right? When things start getting crazy again, we're going to have a much stronger business than we did, before the slowdown or recession. We're going to be in a strong position. So I just want to kind of encourage you and use this time period instead of being negative, like, oh yeah, I lost 3 clients this week, or this happened, or this guy got fired, or this guy they're having massive layoffs, they're going to cut spending, whatever the case is, right? Now is the time to really hunker down, think about what you're doing right, things that you're doing wrong, things maybe you wanted to get out of certain industries, maybe you wanted to focus on certain industries instead, and maybe this is going to help save your business. We all need to like retract a little bit to go back up. We have to be strong. We have to make sure our business is in alignment with what our customers want and needs, not just what aligns our pocketbooks. And that's one of the things that I've been working towards my entire career is like, okay, what can I do better? What if something happens again, like the Great Recession? What if something like this happens again that's horrible? How can I survive it? And I know, because I'm a survivor, I'm creative. I know that I can make through. I know a lot of business owners that can do the same, right? And so can you. You can push through. You could push through the pain. Sure. I mean, if you're on the verge of retirement and you just kind of want to coast out and you want to take it easy, I get it. But as a younger business owner, a younger entrepreneur, I'm hungry. I want to get after it. And I think that, during this period, we're going to come out much stronger.